every breath in your lungs, every quiet longing, and every step that led you here. None of this is random. This very moment has been tenderly shaped with you in mind. Perhaps in searching for meaning, joy, or hope, you sometimes feel adrift or unseen in a world that moves quickly and rarely pauses for the soul. But realize this: your life is woven into an extraordinary story. God's eyes have never left you, not for a single second. God sees the questions circling in your heart, the confusion that sometimes clouds your mind, the silent aches and yearnings you might not even utter aloud. Pause now. Let go of the distractions and the pings from these countless voices around you for just a moment. God's voice is never lost in the noise. In the gentle quiet, His presence draws nearer than the closest friend. He whispers promises which endure when all other guarantees fail. God desires to meet you at your most honest, to bring peace that stands firm when storms rage and comfort deeper than what the world can provide. God's love is not a distant principle or just an idea from the past. It is a living, persistent force drawing you closer, always calling your name. You've never been outside of God's care, not even in the moments of deepest pain or hidden regret. The one who sculpted the stars and set the galaxies spinning knows you fully, your laughter and sorrows, triumphs and mistakes. God doesn't wait for you to clean up your mess or to perform spiritual heroics before welcoming you close. Bring your confusion, your fatigue, every unresolved piece of your life. His arms stretch wide, inviting, never condemning, able to bear every burden and soothe every wound. You aren't random. Your existence is purposefully planned. Hope is planted deep within you, yearning to bloom regardless of circumstance. So often the world peddles pathways to belonging and busy formulas for happiness, but few satisfy the spirit. If your heart is restless, your spirit weary, know that the rest you crave is not found in routines, but in God's reality, closer than your very breath. He is not indifferent to your worry or your failures. His desire is not for your perfection, but your presence, not for flawless achievement, but sincere nearness. God beckons you to come honestly, without dressing up your struggles or pretending to possess answers you lack. Lay down the self-protection and worries. God's light is gentle, never meant to expose for shame, but to bring wholeness where you've felt fractured. Even your bruises and doubts, the parts of your story you hide away, are deeply cherished. God's love for you is unshakable, reaching the depths and heights of every hope or sorrow that you carry. Have you ever thought your mistakes disqualified you from love? That you must fix yourself before drawing near the divine? God gently dismantles these lies. Mercy isn't fragile, forgiveness isn't reluctant, and acceptance isn't shallow. Where you feel empty, He brings fullness. Where stained, cleansing. Where weak, new strength. No story is too tangled, no situation too difficult for His healing touch. God sees every moment you wished for a do-over, every apology, every anxious tear. His grace is not a thin veil that falls away after too many failures. God's grace is relentless, embracing you fully, right now as you are. Any sense of unworthiness simply melts in the presence of infinite love. As you let go of guilt and fear, dare to rest in affection. God honors reliance over self-sufficiency, surrender over striving. No chapter of your life, no twist, failure, or heartbreak is forgotten in the rush of days. God's memory is steady. He never loses sight of the vision He holds for you, nor does He rush your process. Where you see delay, God is preparing you. Where you see scarcity, He beholds seeds waiting to sprout. The longings you carry for genuine joy, for wholeness and belonging, aren't excess baggage or foolish desires. They're holy guideposts, placed within you so you